Ja.
Okay, you can jump in here. Okay, so we have a guest.
Blir det remis, Tiger?
Yep.
Okay.
It was a draw.
It was a draw. So,
Yeah,
Tiger Hillarp Persson is joining us.
Tiger Hillarp unable to win with white. Hillarp Persson.
Unable to win with white.
I'm-
Is that your new name?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's even longer than my old one.
Okay. that's not easy.
No,
and
no,
that's not
exactly,
easy.
exactly,
So that's
exactly.
well done. Okay,
Yeah,
so what
yeah.
about this game? You were preparing, I guess?
No,
Or-
well, I was preparing, but I had forgotten to look. These things with bishop d6, and I looked at h6, I looked at c6, I looked at knight bd7, c6, all these. I did not look at knight c6 in the first one, and of course I have looked at it at one point, and
course.
I could not remember. The thing is, I could not remember why players play h6 first, and I was like, if I play bishop g5 now.
Because is that the normal line to play in this position instead of knight c6? You play h6 first, or what?
Please don't ask me.
Okay.
Don't say normal.
No. Okay.
No.
But at least it's at least
I have
something you have to say.
absolutely no idea what normal means here.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm wondering. I'm guessing. The candidate moves that the two moves that you would like to play that are
c5
are the moves that are usually part of the white setup are queen c2 and knight c3. Knight bd2 is a move I only want to play if black takes on c4 because it doesn't put any pressure on d5.
Exactly.
So if I play knight bd2 now, for instance, black can just play a5 because my next move is a bit. It's not so clear what it is. And the moment I go queen c2, black can always disturb me with knight b4, and I don't have a really good square. If I go queen b3, then a5 again, and then a3 knight c6 again, and then my queen is just weird.
Can you play c5 in that position?
c5 is possible.
I mean, after if we maybe we could show, or you can do it. Show.
Okay. So
you can show.
So let's see. The two main candidate moves.
Queen c2 is
Queen c2
for
is
me
a
it's logical.
standard logical move, and knight c3. These are the two logical moves here. But after knight c3, black takes on c4, and if I play e4, then e5, and if I play d5, then knight a5. And the bishop, and in this kind of position, the bishop is just perfectly placed on d6. These lines would not be possible with a bishop on e7. And so, and if I play d takes c4, queen a4, again, black plays in, e5, and I didn't. Or even knight b4 there actually.
I think
if I play
for the
a3,
audience, I
bishop
think it's
d7.
good if we show some.
Yeah,
lines,
so
otherwise-
this annoyed me here. So knight d, I can't go here because then black takes on d4.
Yes.
If I play queen
Queen
a4,
A4, yes.
then maybe even this move. Truly annoying.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not saying you should, but you could. And
Knight,
Yeah,
knight d2 or not?
if we play something like this, then a6.
Why not knight? Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Take on c4 in this position.
b5.
And queen d1.
Sorry. I was thinking take on c4 and then c6, but it's not enough.
A3.
Yeah, okay, it's not enough.
Okay.
But then bishop d7 then just. And,
I agree.
And then b5 and sacrifice the maybe something. Yeah, I'm not sure. But also black could play e5.
Okay, so queen c2 for me is more logical.
Yeah, and I just thought if you go here
and queen b3
and queen b3, then a5.
And I was thinking about is c5 a move now?
Yeah, I mean it is, but now the queen is really silly on. I mean, black's pieces are silly too.
Can you play like knight e5?
Knight e5, I probably just play.
And the idea is to play a3. So. And I thought the structure, if you have to go back with the knight, of course.
Okay, I'll have to do
and
this.
a3.
But I don't mind too much. it's very committed to play c5. I would say that I would say like this: if you have some kind of preparation, then c5 is part of a plan.
Yes.
I very early on decided I will not try to play c5, and the reason why I didn't was because he played it so fast. And I have my main problem as a chess player these days is my optimalist attitude, which means that I try to play the best moves and I end up with very little time later on.
Yes.
And I try to play the best moves even when I have not prepared it.
So now you try to play the second best move.
I try to just get a position, not get into time trouble.
Yes,
and I'm trying to win a bit more games.
Okay, that's a good attitude.
Instead of just,
No, okay. Actually, I think I said that during the commentary. I said that if you know, in this position, c5 and also this, then you really need to have, be well prepared, because that is a sharp line.
I mean, after he said after the game that b3 is a standard move here, but and then take on c4 and e5 and c5.
Yes.
I've had a very similar position against. Was it Heberlau, someone with h6 and knight c3 played a few, and I thought that position was unclear. So why should it be good? Because h6 seems like a worse move to have made than knight c3.
I agree.
So I didn't like b3. And bishop g5 is actually h6, take on d5, knight c3, and then just play e3 and knight d2 something. It's similar to these. So what I'm talking about is this. h6 take
and you wanted to take on d5.
And because if I play knight c3 again, he just takes, and I don't see how to really get with.
Still this.
So
knight
here
c3.
knight c3.
Will you play like knight to b? Bishop b6. Something you play.
Bishop e6. No.
Bishop b5. Knight b5.
Knight b5 and just queen e7.
Yes.
So I probably have to play this. But if he plays knight e7, then I play knight b5. I wasn't sure how this is. If you compare it to some of the Ragozin lines, the bishop on g2, it's again it's probably playable for me.
Of course, it's playable, but the question is if you have any advantage.
Yeah. I mean, maybe e4 there even. E4? Yeah. Well, this is.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. So I spent 25 minutes, and in the end, I realized that I had looked at, and I thought I'd looked at a3, so I did play it, and he took immediately, and I played knight bd2, and he played here, and now I didn't dare to go for e4, but it's not with. It's really hard for me to.
What was the problem?
Well, if we play something like this, and then queen c2 and b5, I could play those two moves first. The problem is the moment I play e5 and knight e4, he's going to play knight b3.
Yes.
And I think that is a bit of an issue.
Rook b1 is just a strange
big
move,
issue? I'm not sure, but it's a small issue. And if I play a4, he can even play b4, because if I take, he has b3. Take and knight takes e4 even. Okay, that's probably not something I should avoid. You can just play a6. But perhaps I should. Maybe I should play this.
But why not? You said a b4. You said take on c4, and in the end it's.
Yeah. I mean here. So here, if he plays b4, I was thinking.
Can you take and take on e4? Is it possible?
Yeah, it is.
Because
you don't even need to take on b3 first. That's true.
I think you can take on b3, c4 and e4.
Yeah, and then you have knight e6. But then knight e5 in that line, where it's
a little bit trickier. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I thought that bishop b7 if you move the knight to e5.
But then okay. Knight c6.
And take and queen d5. No, you can take on e4 in that position. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, yeah. So in the end, I went for the solid stuff. This is me trying not to self-destruct, basically.
I see.
And the next move is also very much me trying not to self-destruct. He said after the game that this has been played in some rapid games, and that he thought that I had some kind of symbolic advantage here. I mean, he said this is like 0.0, and I was actually.
So he had looked at this position before.
Yeah, he had, but I was thinking about if he plays e5. And I play d5, and he just play queen g6, and then it moves the h pawn a bit, and then it's of course I shouldn't be unhappy with that. We both have winning chances there. So, but I was a bit happy to see this because I felt that I'm slightly better here maybe. But of course, and I think this is afterwards. I didn't realize here after rook d3. I realized immediately when I played it that he has queen b7, and if I play rook fd1, he has b5. So I missed that detail. Otherwise I might not have played that. I mean, otherwise maybe I should just play f3 or...
But f3, because queen's rook c8, you cannot go with the queen to a6.
Yeah, I will go to.
And you have some kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe, something.
Yeah.
But I think it just feels that it must be like in equal position in a way.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, and I couldn't find.
Queen
Originally I wanted to play queen d1 here, but.
And rook c3.
So queen d1 was my original intention, but the more I thought about it, the less.
What about a5?
Yep, of course. And now rook here. I was a bit worried about if it takes. Actually, it's not so easy either.
But maybe he can he play king f8 even?
Well, king f8.
I mean, it's a bit dangerous. I know.
Yeah,
I'm not. It's more like I'm trying to do something.
Actually, this is pretty damn dangerous, I think.
Okay, if I take.
If you take, and
I take again. I take with the bishop.
You take with the bishop even.
I cannot see any.
Nor can I.
But okay.
No. Yeah, it's just good enough for him.
So instead, what did you play in the game?
Yeah, I played rook c3 here. So I bailed, you could say. And then I just bailed back and forth because I didn't see any way to keep the pressure up. If I play king f1 and a5, his counterplay is just in time, and
knight c5, he just.
Maybe he plays.
He can play a5, of course.
Rook d8, maybe.
Rook d8, yeah. No. He's so this. I think that to start to analyze, to find something here is the wrong moment. Probably.
Yeah, I agree.
If you want to have some kind of dynamic in the game, so.
Yeah, I'm not unhappy with this because since I started playing the Catalan with black and white, I had very terrible results for almost 3 years, but it's starting to look up a bit, and I'm not self-destructing as much as before.
No.
So
that's good. Because knight c5, rook knight c5, rook d8. Yeah, this is nothing now.
Okay, now a5 is not happening, but
no, exactly. But anyway, what is white doing?
Maybe you should just take.
Yeah, that is also possible, of course.
Because taking with a pawn is it's
queen
with a blockade. Yeah. So we need to do
c8 and now a5.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what I wanted in the game, because this is really annoying for black. And when I play queen c5 here, it's not the position I
and
would
queen
like.
a6.
And queen a6 and
You're really fighting hard to say.
No.
It's nice.
This position is. I mean, if I could get this position, I would have played on.
Okay.
Very much so, because the moment my pawn comes to h5, it's. I mean, the ending will say that it's equal again and again and again, but this is starting to get annoying for black because the king could get into a bit of trouble. I can start walking my king somewhere. I don't know where yet.
No, but anyway, so a little bit about this game that was drawn in the end was a little bit that you have also changed your style a little bit and your attitude towards playing. That you are.
I changed my attitude towards playing a bit.
And not trying always to find the best moves.
Yeah, I'm not really changed my style. I don't think so. It's just that I get different kind of positions where I have to fight for it. So.
Okay, thank you very much and good luck in the last round.